Hello, and welcome to Diana's Makerspace on this March 19th, 2025. I'd like to show you a new project I did and how I rearranged the Makerspace. Now going over, you can see two mannequins, one that I bought from Temu, and this is a mannequin that I made um, of my full figure, of me, basically. This is the one dress that I wore. And what I did was I sewed the ends of the sleeves of the dress to the top of the dress. And then what I did, I stuffed it using stuffing materials, polyfill from one manufacturer. Let's see, let me read the name here. Um, polyfill from polyfill from Fairfield Manufacturing. And in addition, when I ran out polyfill, what I did is I used basically newspaper stuffed into plastic bags. And at first it came to look like one big pillow. And then what I did to get the breast size right is I took a sash and I measured my breast, which is 46 inches, and put a sash around there. And then based upon the sash, you can notice the hips come out exactly as it is because I am pear-shaped. So it is showing a pair. So I can use this to make skirts, tops, other things, just like I'm using the other mannequin. That's almost done. That's being made for a friend of mine. And that like that. That'll be done next week. I'll show you what it looks like. In addition, I redid the makerspace. I got an idea from one person I was watching a YouTube video from France. I'll put a link on like that. I like the two-tiered design. So what I did is I used two banker's boxes. You can see part of one. And then some wood underneath. And I butt twist the banker's box with the beam using books. And I got another banker's box like that. And now what happens is that allows the space to store here in the sewing machine. And I store my other stuff. And then as we move around, you can see there's room for my Arduino projects, my fashion magazines and reading material, my design space, my workspace, my recreational space. And one more turnaround. What I did do is also celebrate the year of end of apartment manager. How I put up some of my posters again. One from Architectural Digest of Sitting Pretty. That's a wonderful cover. And also from Fabletics, Motivation for All. LGBT Victory. Victory is having the balls to say that you crave girliness in spite of your gender and in the face of society's expectations, which I thought is a great phrase. And another one is I liked is, my life involves a lot of chaos and travel and high energy, so I wanted a home that feels serene, a place where I can simply zone out and relax. A wonderful thing to have. And from Fabletics, kick butt, look cute, repeat. I love that. And going on, I added some other posters. This is one of my software programs, AlphaGo, that I developed in 2003, way before another company developed it. And also Photoshop of one photo of a fashion that I liked in 2003. Going down, this is a picture of me in 2003. And later in 2018, with a friend of mine, Annette, when we went out to Scores. A plaque from the old homestead that says the Konecki's. Let's see if you can see, if we can make you see. There we go. And then a poster that I made from Susan Vega Luca about addressing abuse and hazing, which helped me through a very difficult time. My early advertisement of my systems that I made from 2001. IT Unified, Policy Analyzer 16, Security Data Coder 3, Rapid Development Tools 2 and 3, Project Management 4, Real-Time Signal Processing, ITS for Operations Planning. My dad's IBM board, and also my fashion board from 2014 to 2016. And then I rearranged my library, added some of my books back, and my other books. And then going into the bedroom and also the crafting room. You can see how how I have a sewing station for the heavy duty singer. My TV station typewriter, I still like to use a typewriter because sometimes I think it's better. Um, my crafting nook with supplies, and also books and guitars, and a mirror, and also a storage door. Now, what I do is what I found out, which is easy. Like for example, today when I was making my mannequin on my size, sometimes carrying the lightweight Singer, the M1000, really does a great job for certain things. But on this one, basically, I had a case where the fabric was a little bit too much, and I had to unclog it. And so what I did is I used the bigger Singer, Lara, the heavy duty 4552 Singer, to do some of the heavy duty sewing, which was like sewing um, the sleeves, the top, and especially this bottom area here, because it's a very tricky thing because you have to pin it, and then what happens, you have to move it because if you have a small area to move it, and that's where the bigger Singer comes in. So it's good to have two machines, just like having, if you're coding, have two laptops. Well, let me know what you think, and I appreciate comments on YouTube or on X at Diana1A or Ideas with Diana. This has been Diana's Makerspace, and thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.